Hello, hello, hello. Wow, everything is working as expected upon load up. What incredible luck. Um, as the title says, I'm going to finish. Okay, everything works as expected, but my camera's really high up, Jesus. I'm going to finish the Mecha Melee, and then I'm going to go to some farming. I posted on Instagram that I was just going to do some farming for fun. I want some more artifact. I've also had I was about to say, I've also had a change of background. There is now an evil witch's cat behind me. Are you coming over? Did me start talking? Yep, me start talking interested you and now you want my lap. Okie dokie. You did the little, the old books, Meg and Mog, if anyone's read those. I guess British childhood classics. She did the pose from Meg and Mog's, like, cover book. Oh well. Anyway, Mega Mecha Melee. Christ almighty. I don't know why I'm teleporting, I'm right here already. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to get my free Bennett, which is just a free wish. I'm not going to make the wish. I'm now saving all wishes, unless, channel points get redeemed. Fortunately, my usual do-a-wish channel point chatter isn't here to make me accidentally pull Lenny? Yeah, it's Lenny. Lynette's the full spell. I'm going to start the challenge not knowing what the new bit is, probably skip over reading it and then mess something up. But it'll be fine, because we only want the Primo Gems. Tap the left and right arrow key simultaneously, yeah. It's the only thing that can damage them. Got it. I was going to say, you just attack left and right anyway and you hit them, but you have to do it simultaneously. You can't choose otherwise. Boop. So I remembered. May have been like 2 days, but I remember how to play this bloody game. I'm not going to miss any of them. He says, almost missing one. We're good, we're good. I want to combo all of them because I haven't done that yet. Sorry, try hard mode has been activated. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. Make savings with the train. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought I messed it up. I didn't, I'm good. I went to hold it for the green ones because my brain got confused. Aren't I just incredible today? Oh, this is what happens when you actually get a good night's sleep instead of randomly waking up at 5:30 to stream. Ah, shit, no, I messed up. Screw it. Life's dreadful. Jesus Christ, I was doing so well. Anyway, artifact-wise, I'm not entirely sure what I need. I'm trying to like pre-build for Farina, because obviously Farina is the next character that I'm going to wish on. Oh, that could have been perfect. I don't know what Lady Farina is going to need. So I'm contemplating between farming a lot of Nymph Stream or farming the specific hydro damage bonus. I'm guessing they'll release her own or a artifact set that's very good for her. The only one I can think of at the top of my head at the minute is Nymph Stream. No one has Nymph Stream at the minute, alright. I have Nymph Stream though, yeah. After normal charge of planning attacks, elemental skills and elemental bursts hit opponents, one stack of mirrored nymph will be triggered, lasting 8 seconds when under the effect of 1, 2, or 3 or more mirrored nymph stacks. That will be increased by 7, 16, and 25, and hydro damage will be increased by 4, 9, 15. They exist independently, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got this, and the crit rate and crit damage is very, very good. I say very good, it's only 33 CV, but still. It's like the best piece of Nymph Stream I've found so far. I've only kept one other piece, and God knows what it is. Well, it's a HP circlet that I've also kept because I don't know what Farina is going to be based on. That is what I remember now. I saw crit rate, crit damage on a HP circlet, so that's garbage. And then my brain was like, I actually don't know if Farina is going to be HP or attack scaling, or if she's just going to be, EM, although I feel like EM would be very, very far out there. Yeah, no, I highly doubt it should be an EM character. But anyway, that's why I've kept those. I do probably just need to farm more Nymph Stream, and I know I've got like a whole update before she comes out. and I could wait and see and then farm, but by that point the game's just going to give me garbage. Also, a set of Nymph Stream can go on a Tartaglia in a worst case scenario because it is his best in slot. I just don't have enough of it to use on him at this moment in time. Efficiency testing. Hello. Oh, I was going to say, why are you telling me to do number 2? I did complete that. Thank you. Go to the challenge. I only started saving up Primo Gems like yesterday. Because I had like 1,000 saved up. I now have, yeah, 600. 1,000. I had more than 1,000. Is it above ground or below ground? Above ground. What did I have? I made like 20, 30 wishes. Probably about 4,000-ish. I got my character banner to 75 pity. I got my weapon banner to 55 pity, and I got my standard banner not by using the Primo Gems, but just off like the free wishes from the battle pass and stuff. I believe it's also at 55. So yeah, the next 10 pull on the character banner should be a character. Should be the 5-star that I want. It might be one I don't want, but hey ho. I can hope that the game will let me win a 50-50. And then yeah, the weapon banner I've got to 55. I'd love to just continually wish, because you know, it makes me feel good inside making wishes. But I do not want to accidentally get the Great Magic Bow, even though I would love one. Or the Aqua Simulacra, because I own 2 of those already, and that is pointless. Well, actually, I don't think I own 2 anymore. I think I actually R2'd it like an idiot. I'll have to check in a second. Damn, did I? I hope I didn't. I hope I kept 2 R1s. I don't think I did. Shit. I think I R2'd it solely for the sake of I got bored of having it on Ganyu. That might have been a bit stupid of me. I'm going to check that quickly because I hope I didn't. Yep, I R2'd it. Shit. I had 1 on Yilan and 1 on Ganyu. I didn't pull one off this banner. And these are previous simulacras. Shit. Can't for the life of me remember why I did that. Yeah, that explains why Ganyu was running around with a level 1 bow. Because I do not have the Amos bow. And although the Aqua Simulacra is her best in slot for freeze comp, I don't currently have one because I'm an idiot, apparently. All of you go away, please. I just want to be done with this, collect my Primo Gems, and then farm some garbage that Genshin gives me. Nymph Stream. It's probably going to be Nymph Stream. I'm trying to think of anything else that I could possibly want to go and farm. There are many, many artifacts that I need more of. I still don't have a decent set of Husk, which is a shame because I've got about 4 characters built on Husk, and none of them are finished. Yeah, Husk. Noblesse. I still need Noblesse after last stream's terrible, terrible luck rate of getting basically garbage every run. Excuse me, that hurt. Alright, I need to heal with Bennett because I'm an idiot who just got casual punched in the face. Yeah, none of the Noblesse last time was good. And the artifact rolling situation in this game is never good. What's the 3rd one? Oh, it's all they've done there. Ah. That's really far away, you can't see it on the minimap. Yeah, I might farm Nymph Stream. We'll go get Nymph Stream. If I need anything else, I'll farm it another day. Just before I forget that Nymph Stream is important, because I will. I know I will. I'll sit here and be like, oh yeah, farm that, and then, you know, by next stream, because I've not done it, I'll just have none of it, and then Farina will come out in a little bit. It'll be her best in slot, and I'll feel like an idiot. I do hope it will be her best in slot. It'd be nice if it is. I just want it to be a full attack-based DPS, and I know that's not normally the case with Archons. Every Archon we've had so far has been a sub-DPS, essentially. Zhongli is obviously support, but you know, that meatball does enough damage to make him a sub-DPS. Venti, also sub-DPS support. Raiden Shogun. Very obviously a sub DPS, unless you C6. So if you C6 it, do what you want. A load of fun. And then who was the last one? Go back to your bow, please. Thank you. Nahida. Oh yeah, Nahida. Nahida is technically a sub DPS to Dendro cores. Event details. Efficacy testing. I was wondering what I was doing for a second. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Primo gems are great. I realised in the last stream as well that I was an idiot and I forgot to do the story quest for part 2 of Mega Mecha Melee. So I do have 2 May Fortune, not May Fortune, smaller than you. 2 of the Toy War situation map to do. I'm going to go do them now because I hate that turbulent challenge thing. I'm just going to leave that till I've done both of these. Go to the Shots workshop. You receive another missive from the workshop. It seems that all is not proceeding as planned. Cool. What will he tell me this time? Who will I have to spy on? Is he still angry at his brother for no particular reason? These questions and more on this week's episode of... I was just going to say Dragon Ball Z. I can't remember where that's from. This question and more answered on... It's a TV show. It's a TV show, that's all that matters. The Shots. Who are you mad at? What's going wrong? Oh, free promo gem. Thank you. I was going to say, give me my free primo gem game. I worked hard for that. Time to listen to people complain about a lot of shit. They don't read this out, do they know? The feedback on the board doesn't look right. Shouldn't we be receiving naught? But high praise, it wasn't like this before. Quite unexpected, yes, I suspect foul play. Fortunately, our boss has, in his wisdom, prepared a contingency plan. Well, of course he has. Why else do you think he's the boss? Arben Albert is livre in. He's got something for us, apparently. Right on time. Here comes the contingency now. That's you, that's what the boss said, but he's not here right now, so let's explain. Where the contingency plan? Shit. Just a short explanation once again. You said that the first time, and I think it took me like 15 minutes to talk through your dialogue. During the last 2 days, we released, I was like, realised what? Brain. Released the results of our champion duelist plan to the public. We've also started pre-orders that will allow people to pay half the price of the deposit and thus qualify for early access. We also placed an evaluation column that is to say the message board at the door of our store upon which people could leave their produced phrases. This is what they call building hype. Is it, Albert? Is it? Just as the boss expected, our store really did get very popular, but very few people placed pre-orders, and the amount of praise left in the other column was also lamentably? Lament? I know it's lament, but like, how do you say that? Lamentably? Lamentably? Fuck it. It was low. You lack sincerity. This, where's the internal quality that? Get with the times. Yeah, I told you your product was going to be garbage. Like, it's not that you're worried he's selling toys at the other shop. It's that your toys don't match because your quality's garbage. I told you this. It's like the market wasn't quite what you expected. Yes, they're trying to sell trash toys. I fear things are not so simple. We have a saying around here that where there's smoke, there's fire. That is, say that something never arises from nothing. Yes, you lack quality control. It's very obvious. Arbon, I don't want to call you a cum. I really don't. You get in there though. Like, just admit that the reason your boss is annoyed at the other shop that his brother runs is 1, brotherly jealousy, and 2, because they're selling good quality shit. If somebody says your shit isn't good quality and you go, there's no smoke without fire, don't blame it on fucking rumours. Admit that you're making a trash product. Christ. Baseless? No, they're not baseless. A customer literally said you had low quality. That is not baseless. Fuck me, you sound like Chef P. That smear that smear us irresponsibly. Yeah. That irresponsibly. Oh, why can't I talk? That irresponsibly invent disparaging. They need to use that one big word of sentence, more than one, and my brain can't handle it. Fictions and deformity fabrications. Jesus Christ! Can we stick to simple words, please? My brain's not ready for this. The boss is sure that his brother is the only one who can be behind the smear campaign. Nope, that's not it. His name has the most to be worried about if the plan succeeds. After all, he doesn't care about the toys. He's admitted that he's a clockmaker first, and he doesn't really give a shit. He just likes making people happy because he's a nice business owner. And yeah, there could be some underlying weirdness there, and he might actually really care about his profit margins, but he doesn't seem like it. You just seem like a dick. Hire us to smear them right back? No. How could you ever think of such a thing? Because that's usually the tactic of greedy Karens. Our boss is Karen's elder brother, after all. Karens. Even if they might stoop to such low and vulgar means, we will defeat them fair and square. Only this way can the elder brother reform his wayward little brother. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, and I know Genshin isn't having me, the character, say what needs to be said, but still. To get them to reveal what they meant by sincerity and internal quality control. Your products lack quality. You are not sincere about what you are selling. I hate to point out the fact, but these guys are written terribly poorly. I'm glad they aren't voice acted. They're not fair. And is Fontaine not the nation of fairness? Not when you're trying to go around and, just face baseless accusations. That's not what fairness means. Thank you, Paimon. Yeah. The boss said that since everyone seems to think that the other party's packaging has been done with sincerity, we should keep pace with them. We shall package our champion duelists as they package adventurers. Adding to our wealth of data will guarantee us a comeback victory. They just turned an adventurer's tale into a toy, that's all. Yeah. The story must be the packaging we speak of. It's just a story about Bennett, isn't it? It seems that while Charon was drunk, he accidentally let slip that this toy was made due to a certain person. Yes, Bennett. Imagine what a grand tale they must have shared to inspire such words from him. Not an awful lot. Bennett literally died in his story mission. Like, he's an idiot. Paimon's suddenly kind of curious as to what that story might be. Why don't we try going back and asking? Yeah, I said we should have done this originally. Splendid, splendid. We shall leave this in your capable hands then, Miss Paimon, Miss Goose Gang. Oh, why, thank you. I guess it's their characters. My brain was going to be like, they say Miss, and then the name of the person playing. And I was like, someone's going to get weird about that, aren't they? But then again, it's, it's Mihoyo's canonical character, so... Yeah, my brain was like, that seems like a silly thing to do. Karen. I will not call you Karen anymore, I'm sorry. How have you been? Have you tried out the adventurer toy, by the way? Yes. We've got some things we wanted to consult you about, and yeah, it's about the toy. Happy coincidence, then. I enjoy those. Like a fortuitous. My brain was just like fortuitous. Yeah, it's fortuitous. Opportunity to nap, or just happening to have enough more to buy what you'd like to. Ask away. I'd like to hear the story behind this toy. Yeah, tell me about Bennett. We know it's Bennett. We've seen the toy. Come on. The adventurer did indeed leave a deep impression on me. I met an adventurer in Springvale when I was about to leave Mondstadt. It appears that he had messed up some sort of meal delivery commission. Why was Bennett in Springvale? I've never in my head put together that the other adventurers do daily commissions. Obviously, because you don't see them running around the map. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. So he took on the deliver meat to the woman in Springvale. Bennett does daily commissions. He must mess those up so much. He had encountered several waves of monsters on the way there. Not only had he missed the timing, but the food had also been bumped about. Knowing a thing or two about cooking, I helped him make a new serving. Oh, that was really kind of you. Bennett's a bit of an idiot. Well, that sure was nice. What I said. That's not all. You might find it hard to imagine, but that one attempt at cooking resulted in all manner of accidents. Yes, we get it. It's Bennett. He's an idiot. The firewood got wet, a big hole got gouged in the bottom of the pot, and while I was plating up, I was hit by some flying stones from out of nowhere. One of them even bounced onto my head. Now that one really hurt. The job did eventually get done, albeit with a complaint from the customer that they had cracked a tooth on a stone while eating. Bennett, man! It might have been the stone that hit you on the head, Bennett. Is that unlucky? Or was this adventurer's name a Bennett? Yep, we watched him die. We literally held him in our arms as he died. That is part of the Bennett storyline quest, for anyone wondering if you've not done that, and I'm just saying that Bennett died and you're confused. He doesn't actually die. He just becomes like sickly faint and ill in the last picture of the quest, and it's very funny. He took me to all sorts of rarely visited places in Mondstadt to show his fangs. It was a pretty rough journey, but the uncommonly beautiful sights made it worth the effort. I would have taken him for a travel enthusiast had he not told me that he discovered those places by losing his footing during adventures or from getting lost. Yep, sounds like our Bennett. On the day of my return, he came to say goodbye, and there I asked him if he considered his unlucky disposition bothersome. He just gave me a thumbs up and said the world is full of all sorts of people, and maybe I just happen to be the unlucky. I've also become the bravest person that's given me access to sites only I can see. Well, I mean, Bennett is technically true. What a brilliant way of putting things. Walking the path of misfortune with a big smile on one's face. Perhaps that's the spirit of a true adventurer. Bennett's the most adventurous adventurer for sure. I mean, putting a lot of shit down on Amber there. We've seen Amber in other parts of, the country, and she's friends with Calais and stuff. Bennett just seems to wander around Mondstadt messing up food deliveries. Bad luck can be infectious. Perhaps that adventuring spirit could be too. With any luck, the latter can spread far further than the former. I wonder, will this story give you enough material for your report? How did you figure that one out this time? Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what we say in Fontaine. It's what they say everywhere. Come on. If you really want to know about this story, you'd have asked the first time, but since you're only doing that now. I said this. I said when we went there, we had a conversation about it. We should have been able to have the opportunity to ask him about the story, because obviously the players wanted to know the story behind who the character was. They've just made me dob myself in for the second time because I didn't get to first of all ask who the story was about. We could have been fucking conspicuous. I can only guess my brother put you up to. Yeah. Genshin, you made me dob myself in. Jesus. Someone doesn't get why Livre would have such a dim view of you. You're pretty smart and you seem like a nice guy. It's anger, I think. He's probably still mad at me for what he says as a betrayal. My family is well known for our skills in making clockwork devices. I've always been good at making toys of that sort. While my brother isn't quite as good, he's got a real knack for doing business. Since we both love toys, we agreed that when we grew up, we would set up the best toy store ever. But it was only when we grew up that we realised that someone had to succeed family business. This is to say this shop. My brother had a big fight with our family over that, and he went to strike out on his own. I, on the other hand, was convinced to stay, and that is not a betrayal. Does that really count? Well, it wasn't a show of adventurousness, that was for sure. I was afraid that if I failed to make a name for myself out there, I'd have to come crawling back to the family business. I just couldn't take the pressure. I've always been like that. I'd be the first to cry when we encountered some hooligans on the streets. My brother would have me get behind him with a "don't worry, watch me," send them flying with my knuckle sandwich. Fair enough. Your relationship seems kind of complicated. I suppose that's how things played out. In any case, I'll be here if you have any other questions. You're always welcome here in my store. Thank you. Should have just asked him about the fucking toy the first time. Go back to Le Shot's workshop. Alright. Hey, Livre is actually out and ready to talk to us. God knows what about. Quick as ever, I see. I suppose you gained much from your investigation. Not really. We could have gained that the first time round, and it doesn't massively help. Oh shit! I autoplayed. Did not mean to do that. I suppose I am remiss. I shall strive to come earlier next time. Anyway, about that toy. Shit, I missed the middle important line. A toy based on an adventurer named Bennett. I see. Another thing, we didn't ask him, but Paimon thinks your brother didn't badmouth your shop. Doesn't look like the type. No. Come on, Genshin. He seems to be sorry about something concerning you. Your brother's nice. You're a dick. I'm very quickly going to load up my. If it loads up properly, we are good. Move this down here. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. I just loaded up a picture of a white screen so that I can have a bit of backlighting because I noticed my face was very, very dark. Although now I can't see my microphone, so shit. Sorry, technical difficulties. Make this even bigger. Microphone, yeah, cool. If you ask me, I don't think that idiot would do something like that either. Yeah, well then why are your two stupid henchmen out the front being assholes? The boss was just looking for an excuse, I suppose. More likely than not. Oh, yeah, same place. I hate these men. He's a businessman. Businessmen have reputations to consider. And he's a big brother, is he not? A big brother's got a name to uphold, you know? Yeah, there we are. Say any more or you'll eat my knuckle sandwich. Say any more or you'll eat my knuckle sandwich. It doesn't work. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. You should just tell him to shut up. Or, yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, yeah. Translation error, maybe? Livre is exactly what Paron said he'd be like. I was just thinking that I should go pay that idiot a visit. Probably a good plan, talk to your brother. Are you going to put your differences aside and go asking for advice then? Of course not. But if he thinks he's betrayed me and feels bad about that, shouldn't I give him the opportunity to apologise to my face? Simon doesn't think that's the sort of betrayal someone needs to apologise for. When it's decided, then there's no need for any further pre-orders, return or deposits as needed, and keep that evaluation book. We're not executing the plan anymore. What about the data collection? There's still time to make it. The data collection continues. I have other plans for that. And you've got payments to collect, don't you? I always do honest business. I highly doubt it. And the boss is the boss, even when he's being stubborn. I wouldn't call this attitude towards. I need to read slower. I read really quick in my head when I read books. I get through like 2 pages in like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. And then when I speak out loud, my brain goes to shit. I wouldn't call this attitude toward toys completely worth. I'll pay a visit to my brother. No, yeah, this is his brother. That's his brother's store. Once the next 2 days of data collection are complete, I'd like you two to come to customers. I've got some other things to settle here in the shop, so if you'll excuse me. Cool. Goodbye, Livre. I've clicked X more, thank you. He's got such an odd temper. He's not really going to ask for an apology, is he? Probably. Would you look at that? Our third party has brought about an opportunity to change once again. Third party. You're assholes. You guys are just assholes. Yeah. There's the 2 of you, of course. Thanks to you, the difference between the 2 shop owners may yet be resolved. That's what happened previously too. Have you noticed how the shop is separated from his brother's shop by the Northland Bank? That's the Northland Bank? Shit. Let's go in there. He wanted to shut up shop directly next to it to compete with them directly. Now I doubt that they knew about the boss's history when they reserved that space, but in some way they became a mediator in the conflict, didn't they? That is super interesting. The 2 love to meddle in other people's business, but this sort of meddling's a first for sure. Yeah, that sounds a bit weird. That's the importance of third parties, just like how a double act still needs an audience. What about solo acts? Would things work with just one actor and one audience? Are you trying to betray me too? You'd better watch out for my knuckle sandwich. R1, you couldn't throw hands if you tried. Thank you for that, West. Jesus. When I go in the Northland Bank, they usually have a treasure chest in the Northland Bank. They did in Leeway. Shit. I'm literally your boss, let me in, please. You know that was on Northland Bank? I'm guessing that there's Northland Bank in to that. Yeah. Shit. I didn't know about that. Cool little detail. Back to what I was doing. The very boring. I don't know if it would be boring. It would be a nice solution and resolution to the story so far. But Jesus Christ. They talk a lot, and they're a pain in the ass. Wait until 2 days. Ooh. I wish there was a way to speed this up and or stop it. The amount of times I want to stop at like 8 and I've accidentally clicked like, 9, 10 because my finger's just like not paying attention. I wish there was a way to stop it. And obviously to skip it. Christ, sometimes it takes forever. Aha! They are going to... Yeah, he's going to ask him for an apology, I guess. I see you're doing well, Caron. What are you doing here? Well, he probably walks past your store every day. Come on. This is not a super shocked moment, is it? We haven't seen each other in so long, and that's why you chose to stay. You could just look to your left. Leave Ray, just look to your right. You can see each other from your shops. Come on. Okay, I didn't expect you to come over to see me. I mean, our shops are quite close together, but you never came over. I thought you were still angry with me. I'm not here to talk to you about what happened before. I'm just going to ask you this. That adventure toy was made because of me, right? If there is anyone who rivals Lady Farina's stupidity, obnoxiousness, whatever the fuck the word is, brain can't do words at the minute, it's this man. It's this man. So just say yes. Please just say yes. There we go. Good. Good boy. Good man. I knew I wouldn't be able to hide anything from you. Just shut the... I'm on. Please tell me you didn't say that out loud. Although that adventure did give me the critical inspiration, my brother was the real reason I insisted on having the toy made. Really? I don't really get what this was so difficult about all this. I thought he was just lying. Is there an actual reason? I thought he was just lying to leave Ray, because that's what I'd have done. I'd have been like, yeah, you saw right through me. I did. I made it about you. But, you're my brother and you mean the world to me. And, just, yeah. I thought he was going that route. I didn't realise there was an actual inspiration. I'm more and more convinced that you and that adventure are the same type. No. I may have C6'd my Bennett. He may be pretty fucking useless. I may only get to play him on the current team that I'm running and, with D-Look as and when I see fit. Maybe a Yomiya from time to time. A C6 Bennett is 5 million times a better person and a better in-game character and whatever else, blah, 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 than this fuck. Do not compare... I shit on Bennett constantly, and I do genuinely not play him. I love Bennett compared to this person. Bennett fucking rocks. Even at C6, he's incredible. Fuck this man. I shouldn't be too harsh on Bennett myself. I do actually play him from time to time, mainly on the Tartaglia team I'm playing at the minute. He's a great character. If you've got him, C5 him. Leave the C6 until you really want it. At C5, he's one of the best characters in the game. I don't have a vision, nor am I an adventurer. Okay, there's 2 points further taken away from why you're nothing like Bennett. You have that same adventurous spirit. Bennett lives in an adventure while you live for adventure. They're different. 3 points. Did you pick that flattery up from me too? Okay, you're obnoxious. 4 points. You've never been a flatterer. You've never hesitated to tell me that I haven't any fighting spirit, and while the truth is frustrating, it is the truth nonetheless. You've always been trying to be the best toy merchant ever, but acceded to the family's arrangements, continuing the cycle of clockmaking. Ayo, how are you, Ale? I'm just dealing with this annoying man who will not stop being a dick to his brother. I'm good. How are you? Only people like you and Bennett could turn their passions into their profession. I cannot. It would take 100 of me to match your courage. Yeah, don't say that about yourself. Your brother's a dick. Bro's face is more red than a tomato. Well, mine? We're on about mine or theirs? Oh, yours. Shit, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know why you're sick? There's no point in hiding somewhere. Robert first stated his intentions to move his shop next to mine. My first reaction was to consider moving the shop. Father would be ashamed, and rightly so. Theirs. Oh, theirs. We're going to about yours. That one talking in the game. Oh, okay. Yeah. So as soon as I read I'm sick as fuck, I was like, oh, are you red-faced? Looking like a tomato in bed? Feeling ill? But in the end, the Northland Bank took that spot and separated us. A happy coincidence again, you could say. Arbon told us about it. Yes, he did. Do you really think the world is so full of happy coincidences? Now he's shitting on Bob Ross, minus 5 points, guy's a dick. The Northland Bank just so happened to come between us at that time. Yes, we all believe in happy little coincidences, mate, alright? Who the fuck has texted me? Just tuning in to see how you're doing. I am perfectly fine. I am doing quite well. Who the hell has texted me? Oh, alright. Sorry, I just got a text that says my emergency maintenance team will be here at some point tonight, but they're busy to fix my electrical sockets. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. That is a good plan if you're feeling sick. I do hope you get better. Anyway, it struck me, and so I transferred it to them for a low price. This didn't just come out of nowhere, you know. Best of luck on getting better anyway, Ole, and I will hopefully see you soon when you are more rested and not feeling like shit. I'm gonna finish this off, go farm some artifacts for 20-30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go to sleep myself. Or at least I was. I've now got to wait for an electrical team to come around. Pain in my ass. You were the one who got them involved, huh? Did you think that your previous decisions was way too impulsive? See you too soon, my man. Yeah, in a bit. Back to Lavray being an ass. Ever since I left, my goal has always been to be the greatest toy merchant. You want a single wish, or what banner? What banner would you like? What sort of greatness would that be if the family feud made my brother move away in the process? Sounds like concern to Plymouth. You were just making excuses when you said you wanted Caron to apologise, weren't you? What, apologise? Did I ever say that? Wow, that's a really earnest denial, considering that you actually did say it, dick. I'm here to congratulate you, Caron. That toy is quite well made. It's been such a long time since I last heard the word of praise from my brother, I didn't think that. I've also bought you a gift. Here's the date where I had these two adventurers gather over the last few days to help you create something even more interesting. Is there anything about it? Did you not know the banners? Yeah, the banners. Yelan, Linny, Aqua Simulacra, or Great Magic Bow. The first Great Magic Bow. Those are the banners. Obviously, the weapon banner is doubled. That date is important to you, isn't it? That plan suspended, the market shifted faster than I thought, so some ad hoc adjustments will be necessary. This data, how could I just take it? You take it when I give it to you, obviously. In that case, I'll take it for safekeeping. Yolan is still up. No, I haven't touched the game for a while. Oh, that's understandable. These banners go away quite soon to make way for... Who's after Lenny? I don't actually know off the top of my head. I should know. Feel free to reclaim it should you ever need it again. Okay. The Livre's other plan was to give the daisy to his brother. Quite sweet. I apologise, dear customer, that I didn't ask for your suggestions before doing this. What are the 4.0 banners? Didn't really keep up. Oh, I'm sorry that you didn't keep up with the game. Hopefully you get back into it as and when you can. Oh yeah, the next, no. Oh, okay. That banner preview I was originally looking at was bloody wrong then, because it was meant to be Tartaglia for this part. Do we not know the 4.0 banners? Christ. Yeah, at the minute it's Yolan and Luni, so I'm guessing you want me to pull on Yolan, and that is fine. I will do it as soon as Livre shuts up. I apologise, dear customer. I did not ask for your suggestion. First of all, doing this, that's fine. You paid us, didn't you? And this is your personal matter. That's totally worth it if your relationship with your brother can be improved, right? We're honest businessmen too. I guess this was a third-party intervention. Jesus Christ. Alright, Lever and Caron, since we're all here, why don't you strike while the iron's hot and work together on something? You're good at making stuff, and Lever can do the advertising. If you do it as a team, it's sure to work out. I appreciate your good intentions, but there's no need. I feel the same way. So this is what you two are going to agree on. That Bennett fellow said this too, didn't he? The world is full of all sorts of people. So you did remember that part. The world is full of all sorts of people, and they all have sights that only they could see. If I learned anything from them at all, this would be it. Karen and I are just different people, which is why we've set out on different paths. Perhaps he thinks that my path is too adventurous, and I, for my part, can't stand the kind of placid existence he leads. That's right. If the hour hand does the minute hand's work, it will get fired without compensation the next day. And while intense challenges are an adventure, it's a simple life not one as well. Everyone's on their own journey of adventure. Thank you for making my nap earlier sound adventurous. So since we've each chosen our direction, let's walk that path and seek our own unique style. And I'll occasionally go meet with you. After all, the road will be quiet. When you worry about me, at least I know how to enlist third parties to help me out with jams. You don't. This was the most blatantly obvious thing that anyone's ever done. Your brother saw right through it. I didn't sit around waiting for these adventurers all the Northern Banks, let me tell you that. I didn't see you making any moves before we came along, so... and what will you do when there's a problem that even a third party can't solve? I'm sure you know how the stiffer a gear is, the less durable it will be. If we meet, we'll meet. What else can we do, huh? That's just life. You won't be defeated by life just like Bennett, and if things prove otherwise, I'll send you flying with a knuckle sandwich. Well done, Caron. You said the thing that your brother says. Yeah, I know, it's changed like day to night time about 6 times since the beginning of the second part of the story. Listen to yourself. Talking to your brother like that, don't get too crazy. If Lady Farina can sit at the judge's desk for a while, then a little brother can borrow his big brother's lines, right? I see you're figuring us spontaneans out. I'd like to ask you something, so if you're free, let's meet outside my shop later. That's all I have to say today, Caron. I'll be heading back now. Thank you. Alright, I don't have to wander over there and finish listening to the rest of him, so we will make that Yolan pull. Come on, Lynette. Or just don't. If I was going to pull anyone, I want the 4-star Lynette, but there is your wish, Arlo. There is your before you go to bed feeling sick wish. I now have a slingshot. Let me continue on to Livre. Well, yeah, unfortunately, banners. You expected more? Yeah, I do want. I do kind of want more Lynette. The issue is with the banners. Obviously, whenever there's a new 4-star, it's always with characters that I already own because we don't get the standard characters there, and like I don't need more Bennett. Thought there'd be a 6-star. The only 6-star in game is Aloy, and if I pulled an Aloy on the banner, I would probably quit the game. Hey, screw that shit. Her constellations would be abysmal. You're here. I read that, you whore. I don't know why. You seem to be in a good mood. Who? Aloy, the character from Horizon Zero Dawn. She's the only 5-star in the game that has a red image, so she's essentially a 6-star, because you know. The easiest way of explaining her is she's a 6-star character with 3-star abilities. Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. My favourite character of all time, but not in this game. In Horizon, best character of all time. My favourite video game of all time as well. And then unfortunately, in Genshin, she sucks. She's a 6-star. She's a 6-star with 3-star talents and all that, you know? She makes Amber look good. She's the only negative one. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. She is actual garbage, which sucks. Such a good character in Horizon Zero Dawn. She's such a good protagonist. Thanks to your help. Speaking of which, Karen's trip to Mondstadt gave me an idea. Perhaps I should go travel around for a bit and find some inspiration for choice myself. Good plan, Livray. You probably know some friends like that, Bennett. Do you have any suggestions for me? Oh, do we actually get to suggest a place? Why not look for a third party? We're a valid third party, aren't we? Albedo. Albedo would be a good person to ask for designs, stuff like that. To be brutally honest, go chat to Madame Ping. Madame Ping will help you out. That woman's sweet. Are you referring to the Northland Bank? She's like that SpongeBob meme. What SpongeBob name? I've got to look up a fucking SpongeBob name now. Jesus. SpongeBob meme. What about the one where SpongeBob's clucking like a chicken, or is there a specific meme I should be looking for? Let Paimon thing, the Northlands Banks. Under the Fatui, in the Fatui, or under... Are you referring to a Harbinger? Do you mean that we can make a toy themed after a Harbinger? Yeah, why not? Make hero toys, villain toys. Livre, did you know that there's a very special Harbinger whom they call... If I open that up, one sec. That should open on my left-hand screen. Boop. Yeah, we're good. Didn't want this opening on the mainstream. Oh, yeah. Aloy and Horizon. One sec. Ah, shit. I'm not doxing myself, but yes, that is a great meme. I would slide that across, but it opens in my Opera GX, which obviously has my tabs and my fucking work documents and shit in it. It's the super buff SpongeBob, and then the SpongeBob where he's like really smooth and weird. I'll see if I can find it on my phone, so I can just show it that way. But it just, everyone knows the fucking meme. I'm the only one who apparently didn't. Yeah, it's extreme tough SpongeBob at the bottom for Aloy and Horizon for Forbidden West and Zero Dawn, and then not tough SpongeBob for thingy. Aloy game versus Aloy and Genshin. Yeah. I was trying to explain the image, but failing miserably because meh. But yes, I don't know why my stream is getting on there. I've just messed everything up by clicking that link. The greatest toy salesman in Schneznoya. Is there such a person? Yes. Real expert, so maybe he'll inspire you, and you know a toy merchant and a seller would make a pretty awesome combo, don't you think? Thanks for your suggestions, they've been very helpful. You're welcome, Livray. I don't think it would be easy to get in contact with Harbinger, but I do have some connections at Northland Bank. I'll see what I can do. And here's Tartaglia. He's literally on my team. Give me a second. At least you understood the meme. It's all that counts. Yeah, I've seen it before, and I don't remember what I originally saw it referring to, but there was essentially the same thing. It was like blah blah blah. I think somebody posted it for the Tartaglia. They were like Tartaglia in the cutscenes, Tartaglia in the game. But yes, you have a good one too. I do have some connections in Northland Bank. I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Don't forget to invite us to try whatever new toy you come up with. I will keep an ear out for news from me. Are we done? Are we done? We done? Yes. Ah, finally. I mean, good ending. Good ending to the story. I kind of wish his brother had lied and just, it wasn't actually about Livray in any way, and he was just like, yeah, it's about you. That would have made me happier if we had actually no connection to him whatsoever. I have my least fun part of this event. This is my least favourite of the three, unfortunately, but it is very quick to be done, and I mean, 100 primo gems for both stages is nothing to laugh at. Go to the charge. I can't teleport directly to it. I need to teleport to this one. Cool. I was really worried when Fontaine came out about the underwater exploration. I'm glad it's like 50-60% of the map. It's so good. Like, I was worried it was going to be like, you know, we could swim in certain lakes and rivers, and obviously it's been out for ages now. I love the fact that domains and stuff are underwater. I hate the combat. What the fuck are you? Creepy looking seahorse. Oh. How about I get involved? Oh no, as soon as I get involved they join teams. Alright. I've not paid attention to them. I'm just really happy that some domains and stuff are underwater because it's a really cool experience to just have additional stuff like that. I know it's probably, you know, quite easy to do. It just feels nice having actual reasons to explore the underwater bits instead of, you know, it being like, I don't think of a place to compare it to. But the chasm was really well thought out. I hate to say it, but the Golden Apple Archipelago Islands, like other than finding the conches, they were pretty barren, and I was worried that the underwater place here was going to be just as barren as them. I do love GAA; it's one of my favourite things in the game so far. That's happened twice. But yeah, it was a bit barren. It's kind of just a nostalgia, bit of fun for a week, and then it's whatever, you know. I don't like having to farm stuff in a timed manner there either, because you know you miss a few days of playing and you're a bit screwed for having to farm everything or just look up a wall for it, I guess. But that's never as fun. We done? Can I move on with my life? I want to open an actual chat. Just a heads up. I am going to do this and go farm the artifacts. Obviously, the most fun part of the stream for me, getting to see new artifacts. If there is a knock at my door, it will be my electrical engineers, and I'm sorry, but I will just end the stream there, because they actually need the plug that my PC is plugged into. For anyone wondering, the double plug socket that's on my wall, the right-hand side of it is perfectly fine. It houses my Wi-Fi. Shit, I'm gonna have no Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm not even gonna have Wi-Fi when they get here. Damn. Yeah, the right-hand side's fine. They still need to take it out though because they're gonna have to replace the fuse, which means pulling it all out. The one on the left gets stuck and blows the fuses in my entire house, which is probably not the safest thing to have my PC plugged into because, you know, it could damage my PC. It hasn't as of yet, and it's being rechanged today. So hopefully they fix it and I never have to worry about it again. But it blew my fuse socket like twice last week, and then my PC had a unexpected crash, but that was caused by a faulty HDMI cable that I replaced, not by the plug socket, fortunately. I do not want to blow my power supply. I'm very, well, or the graphics card even, that'd be scary. Oh, anyway, go to challenge. Yes, come to me, oh mighty underwater spirally doodad. About, it's probably working. You probably are. On to what I was actually. Christ. How the hell? Okay, there's a hole in the floor. My brain was like, it's below me, and now I'm confused. I just want to be done with this. I do not enjoy this event. I understand this is going to be a thing that happens, I don't know, once every 2-3 updates. We'll have a silly underwater adventure mission, whether it be swimming fast properly or just getting blown through the currents. And I understand I'm going to have to deal with this for a little while, but still, it does suck. It's not the most out there event that Genshin has done. What I was saying earlier, though, about the underwater, I completely got sidetracked by my plug sockets, is I'm not a huge fan of the underwater combat. I understand it's what, you know, we've got. It just really sucks not actually having character skills. Like, I understand not being able to, you know, attack, use your charge attacks, like, I just wish we still had our burst or our skills, because not being able to heal without finding fish. That's my main annoying point. Like, I'm not too bothered. I know it's, you know, they're not going to do one thing for one character and one thing for everyone else. Like, they do stuff for the Fontaine, like they can jump, but they're not going to be like, Kokomi can use their skill underwater, no one can. Although that would be quite cool if Hydro characters could use their skills and ult underwater, because, you know, they're fucking Hydro. It's new. It just feels quite annoying not being able to kill without finding the little yellow pools of fish. Alright, is this it? We're done? Please. Sweet. Well done, Tartali. You look very, very cool. I don't know why my hair is being pitched. There are all my Primo Gems, all my event rewards. La-dee-da-dee-da. I'm going to switch my Wi-Fi to another plug socket. Otherwise, I will not be able to do anything while they are here, and that sounds dreadfully boring. I've claimed a little rewards room. I'm pretty sure. We'll find out in a second. Everything in the event shop is now mine. What a lovely end to a pretty decent story. The story quest bit was fun. I didn't mind it. You know, Arbon and Owlbear, whatever his name was, were arseholes. Livre was a dick. The story itself is fun. I did not enjoy the underwater event, but the other two were awesome. The little Bennett machine is my favourite. More of that. It's less difficult than playing the guitars. On to what I've actually wanted to do for the last hour now. Where, oh where? Did you even find them? Where is Nymstream? This is what's it. Nymstream is in down here somewhere. This is Nymstream, right? Yeah, Nymstream and Varrocoshas. I would not mind more Varrocoshas with HP percentage stats, to be brutally honest. So this is not the end of the world. And him, you are alive. Cool, whatever. Phone, go away. One of our friends is working an awful lot, and Connor asked me about him like 3 days in a row. And I was like, oh, how is he, blah, blah, blah. And I am a less worrisome person, and I was like, he's fine, I was just fucking working. He finally replied, he's just fucking working. We have solved the issue, which means I can drop Connor a message later and be like, he's just working, don't worry. He doesn't hate you, nothing's going wrong. Everything is good. I can't remember what this domain is. I don't really care. It doesn't suggest using a cryo vaporizer or specific team comp, so I'm just going to play the Hotel team because I haven't touched it in a while, and because the Spiral Abyss does not reset for another 2 days, and this is my Spiral Abyss team, and I haven't played it since the 16th. It's been a real shame because I enjoy the team. I need to download a game called Ember later as well now, Christ. Oh, I don't know why. I do not know what Ember is about, but I definitely need to sort out my Wi-Fi router in a minute. Why? I just want to stream and then sleep. That's like my daily... Oh, not daily, because I don't stream daily. But whenever I do stream, that's like my daily plan. I just want to stream, eat, and then go to bed. Life is not that simple. Come on, you annoying little fucks. Oh wait, did I not kill the first one? I did. Oh, one second, my bad. I expected it to be the 2 for 2E dickheads, whatever they're called. I thought for some reason it was the 2E guys. It's not. It's these guys, which are easily worse, but whatever. They still die quickly. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm thinking of the Leeway Ascension, the Talent Ascension domain. Thank you. I don't know why I'm thinking of that domain. Probably just because it starts with 2 Helichells, Lava Shells, big guys, whatever they're called. That's probably the reason. Alright. DPS, Nymstream, really good healer for Akashas. Fucking garbage. I mean, it's got flat HP. If it rolls ER, it's fine. We can find that out momentarily. Are these ones good? No, I was going to say, the amount of times I get really, really good 4 spells and I just want to cry about it. It is never fun. I only have two more runs. I'm going to save that silly 30 resin to transform it into what's it? Into a condensed for a Thursday stream, so that I have even more stuff to farm. Because I do not know what is coming out between now and Thursday, other than Spiral Abyss. But I do not want to just stream Spiral Abyss and then be like, run out of stuff to do. And I know, I can always do bits and bobs that involve farming, but I don't want to be I do not want to be a streamer that's like, come watch me chop down wood. Hey, nice to meet you again. Hello, nice to meet you again too. I am just finishing up domain running for Artifact, but hopefully are not garbage, before I call it a night because I have an electrical engineer coming round. Not a super fun night. Well, the Genshin part's fun, the rest of my night's a bit rubbish. How are you? I am good though, I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. I don't know if it's probably against TOS. Shit. I got a tattoo today. Oh, it's not a tattoo done with a tattoo gun. I actually do not know where TOS stands on. It's probably just classified as like bodily harm. So yeah, I got a tattoo today. So I feel really good about myself. It's been a decent day. Yeah, shit. I mean, it's a tattoo. Something like partially worse than a tattoo. Is it a tattoo? Bodily harm that TOS would be annoyed at? I have no idea. No idea what category that falls under. This is garbage. This is garbage. And this is also garbage. Christ. Thank you for this trashy artifacts. This is why, at the beginning of most streams, I throw my phone over onto the sofa and then just don't touch it. Because I get so many stupid messages. So fucking many. Alright, on to what is going to be a third set of garbage artifacts. I need to just start throwing my phone onto the sofa every time I stream. I don't do it because I'm worried that someone's literally texting me now. I don't tend to reply to messages while streaming unless they are important. But people still find a way to send 4 or 5 messages in a row, even when they're not important ones. But yes, I always keep my phone on me. It's loud when I go to bed as well, which is really doing my fucking name. People like to message when I sleep. I'm just always worried that someone's going to have a problem or an issue and I'm going to have to be like there to help, because that's happened a few times in the past. But Jesus Christ, people need to learn that I like sleep. Okay, you can die. Okay, I was about to say to Jinling, but Jinling isn't on the team anymore. She's been replaced by Yalan. I completely keep forgetting that. Give me my garbage artifacts that I will not be able to level up because they're just that bad, and then I will go make some coffee for some engineers that will be here at some point. Oh, I mean, I'd prefer HP with flat HP, but healing bonus, maybe. As I just said, you're worse than the other one. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Leave domain. Well, that will be... I'm going to roll in the artifact loot box. I'm going to go roll in the artifact loot box, but that is me for stream. Let's see what the loot box gives me, and then I will be off. So, if you are not interested in watching me cry over Noblesse Oblige pieces being garbage, thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you around. See you in another stream. See you in a YouTube comment. Somebody commented on one of my videos once. It was weird. I can't remember what they commented. They commented blah 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 blah. Random topic. Have a nice day. It is very late at night here, but I will have a nice night. Thank you. YouTube. They commented like it was something to do with like I'm guessing it was bots. They were like, "Can I give you a subscription offer or something?" And like in my head, I have no clue what that means. I literally just started making YouTube content and uploading it. I have no fucking clue what they mean. So I just put a question mark, and they replied with like, "Does that?" So I'm guessing that's a no. And then they deleted their comment, and I was like, "All right, well, now I have no idea what you're on about." Because in my head, that was just somebody being like, "I give you a subscription, you give me content," but I know that's not probably what they were saying. I'm guessing it's the sort of thing where it's like, "You give me money, and I will get you fake subscribers," and I was like, "That's what I thought in my head that it was," but I never got a reply, and I actually wanted an actual reply of what it was. That I'm going to keep because it's got flat HP. That's garbage. That is also garbage, despite the high crit rate roll. Healing bonus for HP. You can stay miraculously in case you're needed. You're probably not. But these three can go away. Give me something good, or give me something I can reroll. Fuck off. No one cares about your defense. And these I am keeping, right? Why am I keeping that? No, you can go. Why? No, you can. Oh, EM. It's got EM on it. Oh, shit. It's got EM on it. Hasn't got ER. The only other thing that really matters. I can get another EM piece if I need one. This is garbage. This is garbage. So buy to these, get some shit, and move on with my life. Fence will be the death. Thank you very much for watching. If you did, I will see you as and when, if anyone does jump in the street or into a future comment section, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm just going to say words now before I can click the be right that one, the ending screen button, because I can never find it. Yeah. Oh, in my next video, I'm going to have black hair. Oh well. There's a little forewarning, foreshadowing, not any of these, it's not foreboding either. There's a heads up in a bit.